Hey, what's good, y'all? So we about to get into this Kelly Rowland situation, honey. How she got that thing started, honey, at that Cannes Music Festival. But first, I want to give a shout out to Kempire. He's this is a man who was on the video clip that I'm about to play. So I'm just gonna play it, and then we gonna get into it.
You can see here at the very beginning, we see Kelly already being ushered off the red carpet. She looks like, what, why am I being rushed off? But she's moving, but she's gonna turn around here. She's gonna turn around again to wave. All right. Mind you, we don't even hear what is being said to her right here, but you can see there is multiple ushers surrounding Kelly Rowland, as if she's almost like a threat. Is she a threat to them in this moment? See here, she's like, "Don't talk to me that way. Don't talk to me that way." Ooh, and then the condescending smirk on this woman's face. And I believe the woman speaking to the security guard works with Kelly. I'm not sure what position she plays or what. Kelly was not happy though. And we were not happy either. We were not happy either after seeing it. But Kelly, as I said to you before, is now breaking her silence. Before we get into that, yesterday we read to you a tweet from someone else, a black woman that attends the Cannes Film Festival multiple times. And she also pointed out she knows exactly what this is. She's experienced this over the years of attending the Cannes Film Festival for like 30 years. And she says at this point, she's taught these ushers how not to treat her. And she says, you know what, we're going to keep showing up, living our best black fabulous life, showing up on these red carpets. And Kelly is now confirming that's exactly what happened. Take a look at what she said in a recent interview in regards to what played out on that red carpet.
The woman knows what happened. I know what happened. And I have a boundary. And I stand by those boundaries. And that is it. And there were other women that attended that carpet who did not quite look like me. And they didn't get there, scolded or pushed off or told to get off. And I stood my ground. And she felt like she had to stand hers, but I stood my ground. And that's it.
You know what hurts me more about watching this? And for someone that has never experienced racism or prejudice, you're probably not understanding what you're seeing here. She skipped. You can see here at the
All right, y'all. Now, first and foremost, I gotta point out the stuff that immediately that I immediately noticed. First and foremost, Kelly Rowland looked fabulous, honey. I love the hair. I love that gown she had on, and she just looked it really fresh and clean. um, Kelly Rowland got that thing started at that at that Cannes Music Festival or whatever it was. She was tired of being disrespected by this overzealous, very very aggressive security, especially this female that's in the video. And she got that thing started, honey. And I was feeling every bit of it. But here's what I have. I have here's my issue with it, right? My issue with it is the lady who said, the other black lady who said that she basically had dealt with the same things. And she said that despite the fact that she gets this bad treatment, she feels the need to continue to keep going back to this festival and being her fabulous black self. And I feel like this right here is a really good example of why this whole black people, this whole warped psychology that black people have, where I need to break down barriers that were put in place to keep me out, is problematic. First and foremost, it doesn't make sense to go around somewhere where you are not wanted, where you are not valued. And that's the reason why I really, like, once I became an adult, I really had a real big problem with this whole notion of breaking down barriers. Like, these things that have that these instances where you will see a celebrity or see someone who's not a celebrity essentially breaking down barriers is something that is, touted as being like this big accomplishment. Like, for instance, Michael Jackson being the first black person to have his music video played on MTV, which basically means that, okay, he was the first one that was considered good enough to be on MTV. Like, to me, how is that an accomplishment, and why is that something that we should be proud of? Honestly, I feel like black people really do need to learn to stay out of spaces where they are not respected and where they are not valued. It doesn't make sense. The truth is that you would get a lot more respect if you just stayed away and you put your time and efforts into creating your own avenues and hyping that up. That's where you would get the respect. You don't get respect by continuing to want to force your way in, or force your way or beat your way through the barricades that have been put up to keep you out. It doesn't make any sense. And really, it goes back to this whole Martin Luther King, let's go sit at the lunch counter and get spit on, all so that we can enjoy, I don't know, a cheese sandwich in the company of a bunch of people that don't like us, despite the fact that the cheeseburger or the cheese sandwich more than likely has some spit in it, or any other variety of nastiness. Like, why is this so important to be in the company of people who don't want you around? I don't understand it. It really is a mindset that we really do need to walk back on, because it has been detrimental, and it's one of the main reasons why, especially in the entertainment industry, there really hasn't been any progress. Because when you sit and beg somebody to want you there, it keeps them in the mindset that I'm really valuable, and it don't matter how bad I treat them, they're still going to want me around. And that really is one of the main problems why this stuff keeps happening. Because this other lady is saying, I'm going to keep being my black fabulous self, but really, by you wanting to continue to be there, what you're validating is that what you're doing is you're validating how fabulous they are. Not how much you are, but how fabulous they are, because you're saying, even though you're going to treat me bad, I'm still going to be over here with you in your face. So that was just really my initial thought process about it. And I just feel like, when are we going to really get sick and tired of this whole notion of just being around people that don't want you there? It has really been a really miseducation, and it really does need to stop. Like, for instance, I'll give an example of where I applied this in my own life. There's some Mexican food restaurants, like, around the neighborhood that I live in, that I used to go to. But when you go there, the staff has a really nasty attitude. They don't give you any customer service. And if you ask them a question, it's always met with aggression. Okay? And what I said is, I'm not going to make a fuss. I'm not going to demand you treat me in a better way. I'm just going to not come. And I'm just going to either make my own Mexican food, or I'm going to go somewhere else. Because I thank God that I have that ability to take my money anywhere I want to take it. I'm not going to keep coming here and getting this treatment. And this is something that I've been noticing increasingly when it comes to Mexicans in the public space. But that's another video. So anyways, yeah, that really is my single most thought process about this. It's unfortunate. It was it's and let me catch your breath. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. It's unfortunate, like I said, but I feel like it really can be avoided. To me, I feel like if I were Kelly, child, I would have turned right back around and went right down them stairs and went and took my butt home. Because I don't have time for it. I don't have time for the nonsense. Like, I don't have time. If it were me, I would have left and went straight home, because really the security is acting like that because of what's happening at the top. It all starts at the top. That Cannes Music Festival is for it, and so that's the reason why the security is like that. But anyway, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.